I've been in crypto now for 8 years and I've seen it all. But what about the 2025 bull run? Now it could 10x your money or wipe you out completely. Most beginners lose everything because they get too greedy and never sell anything. If you want to do the opposite and make money in 2025, watch this video to get your step-by-step bull run guide. And as a little bonus, I'm going to tell you about an AI crypto that's like buying Bitcoin back in 2015. Understanding altcoin season. Let me take you back to 2017 when I didn't understand altcoin season. I didn't understand anything about crypto, if I'm being honest. I was in crypto to make money and I didn't think I needed to put the work in. Big mistake. I did read Bitcoin for Dummies, but it was a token effort. I got to the point where I could buy crypto and store it safely, but that was it. My £6,000 went up to £30,000 and then I watched it go back to almost nothing. A total lack of experience. But this isn't going to be you with the info I'm about to share. So what is altcoin season? Well, it's a time when everything other than Bitcoin goes bananas. Imagine this just for a minute. You wake up, check your phone and your portfolio has doubled overnight. You start thinking about quitting the 9 to 5 you have zero passion for, retiring your parents, getting a new car, blah blah blah. But you've got to try and resist this type of thinking because you're already getting too emotional. Before you make any emotional decisions, let's think strategy and get your head around altcoin season. What triggers altcoin season? Altcoins perform best when Bitcoin dominance starts to decline. That means more money is flowing into smaller, high potential projects. In 2017 and 2021, when Bitcoin dominance dropped, altcoins went parabolic. But why does this happen? Well, because Bitcoin is number one and is the safest option. It's the easiest crypto to explain, like the fact that it's a hedge against inflation. So that's where the money goes first. Countries, big institutions, companies, retail investors like me and you all want to buy Bitcoin. First, people buy Bitcoin. Then once they've made money, they feel comfortable, they start exploring altcoins. And that's when the madness starts. In 2017, Bitcoin dominance fell from 60% to 35%, and altcoins did a 10x, 20x, even 100x. In 2021, the same thing happened. Dominance dropped, and we saw unbelievable altcoin rallies. Everything I'm reading and watching on YouTube is suggesting that this is going to happen again in 2025. The Bitcoin dominance is currently at around 60%. When Bitcoin drops to around 45 to 50%, as it has in previous cycles, this suggests altcoins are pumping hard. And this is when I'll be taking profits off the table. Just something for you to think about. If you want all the data I'll be using to help me with my cash out strategy, type crypto below in the comments and I'll send you a crypto cheat sheet for this bull run. The biggest mistakes beginners make. Every investor makes mistakes. It's part of being an investor. And if you learn the lessons, you become a better investor. I think to become a successful investor, you need to make these mistakes. But I also believe it's important to learn from others so you can reduce the amount and severity of your mistakes in crypto. Let me give you a little example. A friend of mine who I was working with back in 2021 was well into crypto and became a little bit obsessed. He's pretty switched on and picked it up quite quickly. He bought a few well-researched cryptos with genuine utility, but he also got into a meme coin called SafeMoon. Long story short, he put £11,000 in and his position went up to £700,000. To this day, he hasn't sold any of it and it's dropped back down below £11,000. This is the type of mistake many retail investors make because of greed. Don't worry though, we'll be covering taking profits in a little bit. I'm now going to share with you 4 common mistakes the vast majority of investors make in crypto and will make again this year. Mistake number 1, buying at the peak. You see a coin pumping, your brain says, I don't want to miss out. You buy it, the price crashes 50% the next day. Now you're holding bags and wondering what happened. Solution, buy before the pump during accumulation phases. I've been buying each month since mid-2022 and this is how to win in crypto by learning and understanding the 4-year cycle, which we'll move on to now. Mistake number 2, ignoring market cycles. Crypto moves in cycles. If you want to learn all about the 4-year cycle, see below in the description where you'll find a 20-minute video where I go into the crypto cycle in plenty of detail. There are bull runs, euphoria, and bear markets, depression. If you don't understand this, you end up buying high and selling low. But what's the solution? Part of it is to study the past bull runs, recognize that dips happen and they are buying opportunities. Mistake number 3, panic selling on dips. Even in a bull run, prices can drop 30%, 40% in a week. It's painful, but crypto is volatile, as I keep telling my community members on school. And you have to prepare yourself for these dips, these pullbacks. We can sell at a loss, strong hands buy more, or hold until they're ready to sell. Have conviction in what you buy. If you believe in a project, hold through the dips. Mistake number 4, over leveraging. Trading with leverage is a fast way to get wrecked. I don't trade because I think it's too much risk. If you do fancy trading, please be careful. You might win big once or twice, but one bad trade and you lose everything. If you're new, stick to spot trading and long-term investing. Don't gamble with money you can't afford to lose. Before we move on to look at what to buy, I want to stress that I'm not a financial advisor, as you can probably tell, and this video doesn't contain any financial advice. The best altcoins for 2025. I'm going to imagine you were just starting in crypto in 2025, and let's just say you have £1,000 to invest. Based on my 8 years experience investing in crypto, here's 5 altcoins for you to consider and why. Full disclosure, I hold these 5 in my portfolio. Number 1 is Bitcoin, and it's a hedge against inflation. With central banks printing money like there's no tomorrow, traditional currencies are losing their value every year. But Bitcoin is different. Its supply is capped at 21 million coins, making it a deflationary asset. It's decentralized, meaning governments and banks, central banks, can't interfere with it. All I would say is try not to look at the price for one Bitcoin and try and look at the average returns you are likely to get based on historical data each year. Number 2 is Ethereum. I got into Ethereum back in January 2021. What got me interested was that it has multiple use cases compared to Bitcoin. There was an Ethereum ETF approved in 2024 and big institutions seem to love it. Donald Trump and his sons are buying a lot of it. Number 3 is Solana. It did a 90x last bull run between January and November 2021. I got into it in January 21, but I didn't benefit from a 90x. I cashed out incrementally on the way up. I like Solana's speed and low transaction costs, and there are many more positives for this established top 10 crypto. This is where all the action has been so far in this cycle. Number 4 is XRP. It was launched to compete with SWIFT, which is the payment rails for the current financial system. Imagine paying for your Starbucks coffee. You swipe away, then it gets from that card machine to Mr. or Mrs. Starbucks via these payment rails. XRP is used by all the banks, or could be in years to come. I feel the price will go up significantly. Number 5 is Tau Potenza. Remember when I said at the start, I'm going to tell you about an AI crypto that's like buying Bitcoin back in 2015. Well, this is it. Tau, like Bitcoin was in 2015, is $300 per token. They both have a capped supply of 21 million. This scarcity can potentially increase the value of Tau significantly over time, as we've seen with the price of Bitcoin in recent years. Like Bitcoin, Tau is also decentralized and relies on a network of miners stroke validators to secure the blockchain and process transactions, eliminating a single point of control. I'm very bullish on Tau, but I feel I haven't really done it enough justice. This is where I hand you over to CM Kid, a trader with 20 years experience. He has a multi-million pound crypto portfolio, has multiple businesses and has just released his audiobook for free on YouTube. See below for the link. The book is the best crypto book I've read in recent years, and he goes into serious detail about why Tau Potenza is his main position in crypto, how to take profits. If you want to know my latest profit taking strategy, see below for yet another link for a recently published video. For now, I'll tell you briefly how I'm going to approach profit taking in 2025. I'm going to be incrementally taking profits over the next few months using data I'm about to get to. Let's say I take 20% out over the next few weeks, then another 10% a few weeks later, and then another 10% before the end of April. I'm basically thinking taking 40% out before the end of April, then 60% out before October, November time. But if the bull market really kicks in, I might hit my goals before October. At this point, I'm happy to fully exit and leave potential profits in the market for others to take advantage of. I'd rather do this and try and time the market top and then watch as my cryptos drop 80 to 90%. I'm not an expert and I'm not trying to tell you what to do. But the biggest lesson I've had in crypto so far is the importance of taking profits in crypto. It's been my obsession over the last 6 months. The main thing is that you have some sort of strategy. Try and make it aligned with your tolerance to risk and your investing goals. 2025 is going to be insane, in my humble opinion. You don't want to just watch it happen, you want to be prepared. Prior preparation prevents piss poor performance is a well-known saying in the British military. This video, if you've been focused in on the info, will help you in this bull run. Anyway, that'll do for now. Hit the like button, subscribe, all the good stuff, and thanks for watching.